How Jeff Bezos built Amazon into a trillion-dollar giant. Behind Amazon's smiling arrow lies a story far more ambitious than packages on doorsteps. This isn't just a company, it's the invisible backbone of modern life. What began in a cluttered garage selling books has transformed into a trillion-dollar empire that rewired how humanity shops, reads, streams, and even thinks. Amazon doesn't just deliver products, it delivers culture, convenience, and control. From redefining retail to building the cloud that powers much of the internet, its reach is so deep that most people rely on it without even realizing it. In this video, we'll break down the journey, how Jeff Bezos' relentless vision, obsession with customers, and willingness to bet on the impossible turned a risky startup into one of the most powerful forces in global history. 1. A garage beginning with global ambitions. In 1994, Jeff Bezos started Amazon out of a small rented garage in Seattle. The vision seemed modest, build the world's biggest online bookstore. But hidden behind that narrow start was a daring master plan to create the backbone of global e-commerce. Books weren't chosen randomly. They were standardized, easy to ship, and in constant demand, making them the perfect testing ground to build logistics and customer trust. While outsiders saw only a bookstore, Bezos saw a prototype for an infinite shopping mall, where one category would multiply into thousands. From day one, he rejected the traditional focus on quarterly profits and reinvested everything into technology, warehouses, and infrastructure. This relentless focus on long-term growth, rather than immediate gains, laid the foundation for an empire few could even imagine at the time. Second, customer obsession, not competition. Bezos' philosophy was clear: start with the customer and work backwards. Unlike most CEOs, he didn't waste energy obsessing over rivals. Every decision revolved around creating an effortless experience for buyers. Features like one-click checkout, customer reviews, and fast, reliable shipping became cornerstones of Amazon's identity. Perhaps the boldest move was Amazon Prime. Launched in 2005, it asked customers to pay an annual fee in exchange for free 2-day shipping, a concept many doubted. But Bezos understood the psychology of convenience. Once people invested in Prime, they would naturally buy more. Over the years, Prime evolved into a lifestyle ecosystem, adding streaming, music, cloud storage, and exclusive deals. Today, with over 200 million members worldwide, Prime locks customers inside Amazon's orbit, ensuring loyalty that rivals can't easily break. 3. Logistics, the secret empire. The real strength of Amazon isn't visible on its website. It's buried inside a global maze of warehouses, robots, and delivery fleets. Bezos knew that to dominate, Amazon had to control every step of the supply chain. Billions were poured into building fulfillment centers at strategic locations, staffed by robotics and predictive algorithms that stocked inventory before buyers even clicked order. By 2020, Amazon shipped more than 10 billion packages annually. When the pandemic crippled supply chains worldwide, Amazon's delivery system kept moving, proving how vital its infrastructure had become. This control over speed and reliability turned fast shipping from a luxury into an expectation, setting a new standard for the industry. Competitors weren't just facing a retailer anymore. They were up against a logistics machine that customers had come to depend on as if it were a public utility. 4. More than a store, the Amazon ecosystem. Amazon hasn't been just an online marketplace for years. It has transformed into a fully integrated digital ecosystem. The launch of the Kindle in 2007 didn't just change reading habits, it created a platform that allowed Amazon to dominate the ebook world. Soon came Fire TV, Go Smart Speakers, and Alexa, embedding the brand directly into people's homes and daily routines. Behind the scenes, Amazon's greatest strength was its data. Every search, click, and purchase became fuel for algorithms that refined product recommendations, personalized ads, and guided the company's next moves. The deeper users went, the more dependent they became. Leaving Amazon wasn't just inconvenient. It meant leaving behind a world of speed, familiarity, and integration. In essence, Amazon wasn't selling products anymore. It was selling lifestyle dependency powered by convenience and information. 5. AWS, the profit powerhouse. Ironically, Amazon's biggest moneymaker isn't its retail empire. It's Amazon Web Services, AWS. Born in 2006, AWS gave businesses the ability to rent cloud storage, servers, and computing power on demand. What sounded technical turned out to be revolutionary. Startups no longer needed massive capital for data centers, and global companies could scale at lightning speed. Today, AWS quietly powers much of the modern internet. Streaming giants like Netflix, music platforms like Spotify, and sharing economy leaders like Airbnb all run on Amazon's cloud. And unlike retail, AWS delivers massive profit margins, often funding Amazon's riskier ventures like Alexa, Prime Video, and drone deliveries. Without AWS, Amazon would be just another big retailer. With it, Amazon became indispensable to the very architecture of the digital economy. 6. Culture, relentless and ruthless. Jeff Bezos shaped Amazon around a culture of intensity. At its heart are 14 leadership principles, guidelines like bias for action, invent and simplify, and the most famous, customer obsession. These aren't corporate slogans. They're filters for every hire, every product launch, and every decision. Inside Amazon, employees are pushed to innovate at speed, cut unnecessary costs, and embrace frugality even at scale. Teams are deliberately kept small, operating like startups within the giant. This intensity creates pressure, but also agility, allowing Amazon to move into cloud services, entertainment, grocery, and AI simultaneously. Even with over 1 million employees worldwide, Amazon behaves less like a slow-moving corporation and more like a restless startup that refuses to stop reinventing itself. 7. The flywheel effect. Amazon's growth is powered by a genius concept called the flywheel effect, a self-reinforcing loop where every improvement strengthens the next. Better customer experiences attract more shoppers attract more sellers create more selection, and more selection enhances the customer experience again. Each spin accelerates the cycle, but Bezos went further. He made sure every part of Amazon feeds into the wheel. AWS provides profits to fund innovation. Prime keeps customers locked in. Logistics reduces costs and raises delivery speed. Data ensures personalization feels addictive. This interconnected machine doesn't just grow, it compounds. Competitors can copy one piece, but not the entire system. That's why the flywheel has become Amazon's secret engine of unstoppable momentum. 8. Challenges along the way. No empire grows without turbulence. Amazon has faced firestorms over warehouse working conditions, aggressive pricing strategies, environmental concerns, and accusations of monopolistic power. Lawmakers across the US and Europe have investigated its dominance, while activists criticize its carbon footprint and employee treatment. Yet Amazon has shown remarkable agility in turning criticism into pivots. It has raised wages, pledged billions toward green logistics, and launched sustainability initiatives like electric delivery fleets. It has also pushed into new territories: healthcare, grocery delivery, AI tools, expanding the empire even while under scrutiny. The lesson? Amazon doesn't deny its flaws. It adapts, often transforming weaknesses into springboards for reinvention and resilience. 9. A $1 trillion milestone. In 2018, Amazon joined the ultra-exclusive club of trillion-dollar companies, a milestone that symbolized more than just market value. It was proof that a garage startup had grown into digital infrastructure embedded into everyday life. Today, Amazon touches nearly every corner of modern living: shopping carts, video screens, smart homes, even the internet backbone through AWS. This achievement showed the world what relentless vision, customer obsession, and bold reinvestment could accomplish. It wasn't luck. It was the result of carefully layered systems built over decades. Amazon's $1 trillion moment marked not just financial success, but cultural dominance, proving that what Bezos created was no ordinary retailer. It was a global empire that rewired how humanity shops, consumes, and connects. Amazon as the electricity of the digital age. Jeff Bezos didn't just build a retailer, he built infrastructure. From AWS servers powering websites, to Alexa powering smart homes, to Prime powering consumer loyalty, Amazon became the unseen current running through the digital world. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Amazon's rise, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most powerful brands.